So, welcome everybody to DrSwiss Moto, and we start a new day on the new project bike here in the garage. Today we are gonna try and start the bike. My other two girls are outside waiting patiently, and we are gonna try and start it. So, couple things I noticed, because I've digged around a bit, I'm gonna be honest. This is the original battery, and as you can see, I think it lost some fluid because it's like the old, very old battery style, and it caused all of this and throughout the engine, which is why I got myself a new battery. And these are the new lithium-ion batteries, very modern, very safe. So possibly nothing bad's gonna happen with those. I bought some connectors, electrical connectors, plenty of them, probably too many. Electrical cables, just in case, some other connectors. And this has nothing to do with starting the bike, but I bought a tank ring for the SV Motec bag that I have. And because I learned a lot with Frankie on what to do and not to do and how to stay organized, I bought myself one of these. So I can put all of the bolts from the various things that I'm going to be taking off. Everything can have its own place. Some more little boxes and some little drug bags to put them in. So yeah. So this is the garage, just for those who don't know. So first things first, we are gonna be installing the new battery in the bike and seeing if something happens. Oh, and by the way, before I do all of that, one thing I already did was check the oil. So we have oil in it, which is always good when you're trying to start a bike. And I'm gonna take this cover off and check the belt just to see if the belts are okay, because I don't want to be starting the bike and having like a belt about to explode, because then you're gonna have a bad time. So let's do that. So, as you may or may not have noticed, this was a bit of a pain to do on the bike, but I managed to take them off enough to check if they were brittle or broken, and they are not. So now I'm gonna put all the little bolts back, and we are gonna concentrate on other things. So as you can see on the Monster, which is freaking amazing, you can just put the tank up and you have access to everything. So the battery, as you can see, I already took off because it was like, I didn't trust it, because I really think it was gonna be exploding in a minute. And this cable here, I suspect the person that had it first, or at some point somebody must have opened it without using the little strut, and it over-tensioned it. And as you can see, the cable is broken for the pump, for the fuel pump. So we are going to be replacing this connector here with some of the new ones. That's why I bought them, because I noticed this one was broken. So new connectors for the fuel pump, and put some fuel in it because it doesn't have any. Put the battery in it, and then we're going to try and start it. So wish me luck. So I know this is probably boring as hell, but I think these connectors are the same as the ones I bought. At least they look the same. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna leave the connector down there that now like escaped. I'm gonna leave this one as it is. I'm gonna cut these ones, make them longer, for future, because I don't want these breaking ever again, and then connect them to this one, and this one should just be one-to-one connecting to the other one. So I know you probably didn't understand any of what I was telling you. I didn't understand any of what I was telling, but let's do that. So cue the time lapse.
When your nightmares turn to real life and the ground's filled up with landmines, we will face it standing side by side. You know I'll come running when you need. I'm coming. You know I'll come running. You go to war.
So this is done. I made the cables longer, put a new connector in there, and this isn't all that good of a job. I'm gonna redo this as soon as I have the entire bike apart and this apart. I'm gonna make this look way better, because I really do want to do a good job of this. So now, so this is the little box I got from Amazon, and it has all sorts of different colors. The white one just disappeared inside of it. It's like rolls, and it's amazing. Like, I should have bought this a long time ago. I have my trusty old cable crimper or wire stripper, wire cutter thingy. All the connectors in the world. These are the ones I was heating up. So there is a little core in there which melts and connects the cable to each other, which is very practical, and you have all sorts of sizes. So for now you're gonna take the new battery out. So as I was saying before, the battery on this level, and I know I have gloves right here and right here, but I'm stupid. So before I said, as I was saying before my battery said goodbye, I have the new battery here. It's one of the modern ones. Sorry, it's one-handed, so it's only this big. It's very cool piece of kit. So if you compare it to the old one, it's a big difference. And the cool thing is you can see how much battery you have. So if you click here, you can see you have a full battery. I know this is not ideal. If you put it in here, like it's pretty much lost. But I'm gonna take this part out so that I know where the bolts are and all the holes, etc. And I'm gonna try and do a new one for the size of this battery. I'll just cut this one and make it fit a tad better than it is right now. So let's take this bad boy and let's try and connect the battery and see what happens. I'll be right back. So I used some of the pads, I'm gonna show you, that come with the battery, which is what they told me at the store I should use to have the battery in there without sloshing about. But I think we can do better than that. So for now, yes, these are in here so that the battery sits a bit higher. But for future, I want to do it properly and have something properly connecting this. So battery is connected. I used their hardware, as you can see, in between, so that the bolt sits nice and you don't have to over torque it or whatever. So let's try and just turn the key, see what happens. If I can turn a key, thanks. Look at that. So we have electricity. So our turn signals work. That's already a big win. On an Italian bike that the electrics work. So let's turn it off again because there are a couple more things we need to do. So next in line is, as you can see probably, this line is like doesn't fit. So at some point something happened and somebody just threw on some line in here and hoped for the best. For the purpose of testing if everything works, I'm going to leave it, but we need a longer one of these so we can make like a bit of a better loop so that it doesn't crimp, because if it's crimping you're not going to have enough fuel traveling through the system. So let's put the tank down. This freaking Ducati Corsa keychain. This is a brilliant system, by the way, on these bikes. I don't know how it is on other Ducatis, but the fact that you can just pull the tank up, just work on the bike, it's freaking amazing. So, tank is back down. It doesn't have any fuel, I think. There was some in the filter. To be fair, I don't hear anything slushing about. Here it is. Nope, there is nothing there, but there is some in there, so I'm gonna fill it up a bit. Just a couple of glasses of the stuff just to start it up, because I will have to drain it again, so no point on filling it to the brim. And then we shall try and start this fucker. So, moment of truth. I put a bit in it. So yeah, now you can hear that there's something in it. So let's put the key in. You cannot hear anything priming, any pumps, any nothing. So I'm pretty sure it's not gonna start. What? Yeah, doesn't sound like it's getting any fuel, to be honest. It doesn't make... Usually when you turn the key you can hear sounds. Like... You can hear the system prime. You can hear the pumps, you can hear everything. On this one, you don't hear nothing. So let's try again. No point. There's not even... She's not even trying to start, so... Let's check the fuse box, which is right here, and see if we can find out what the hell is the problem with this Italian. So, what can I say? It doesn't want to start. So I have my trusty book. The battery is being charged, as you can see, because I really think, no, not that I really think, but I just checked and it doesn't show as being full now. I don't know, maybe it's because it's now on the bike. It shows a different charge level, but it's being charged. I noticed there is some kind of a leak going on around here with fuel. As you can see, it's a bit moist. So I've been cleaning that out and turning every bolt I can find that can be the culprit to it. I found a lot of things that weren't as well connected as they should have been. So yeah, I'll keep searching for the problem. Running out of ideas. The carbs are probably already overflowing with petrol, so I'll have to probably take the petrol out that's in there. At least here I can see it flow, I can see it go in and doing all the things going into here, and yeah, I can see the system, I can see it's doing things. I just cannot see why it's not starting at the moment. Could be the battery, so I'll charge it up for a bit and try again in a minute. So yeah, I'm also looking, because they should have somewhere like a reserve thingy that you can turn when you run out of fuel, I think. But I cannot find it, so maybe this model doesn't have it, so who knows. I'm at a loss. No idea what I'm doing. So I'll keep trying, and I'll let you know as soon as I find out what the hell is going on. So I'll be right back.